2.5 magnitude earthquake shaking Mount St. Helens. We have an earthquake swarm there, 65 quakes in the past month. Cascadia is shaking with a magnitude 4 earthquake today. And this is the area of the Blanco fracture zone, as we can see there, just across from the Three Sisters, and various volcanoes, Crater Lake, Newbury. We have activity in the Mendocino fracture zone as well, across from the Long Valley caldera. This is a subduction zone of the Pacific plate under the North American plate. We have a lot of activity there recently. And let's go take a look at the map so we can see. Now, Mount St. Helens has had 65 earthquakes in the past month. It had about 20 in the past few days. And it is one of the most active volcanoes of the Cascadia area. As we can see, a lot of volcanoes recently erupted 200 years ago. Let's take a look at the maps. Today's activity, the 4.0 magnitude, across on the Blanco fracture zone, across, of course, from all these, that's the 2.5. 2.5 yesterday, but we have the quake swarms there. Let's take the everything under 2.5 will take off so we can have a better view. And this is what we're talking about. Yesterday we had one over 3.5 shaking the area of the Long Valley caldera. Well, today we had another one, 3.3 on the area of the San Francisco Bay Area. This is it. Okay. So all of this area is shaking. Now going to the PNSN is telling us 65 earthquakes in the past 30 days. We see a lot of them in the past, well, this one here. Let's take a look. The maps. Okay, the past 2 hours, the past 2 days. The past 2 hours, the past 2 days. On Mount St. Helens, right over the crater. And let's go to imagery, right there. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. So we see that we have a lot of activity in the Cascadia subduction area. As we said, the one around San Francisco. Yesterday we had the 3.5 here, 3.3 here, 4 magnitude here, and Mount St. Helens. Mount Rainier, okay. Well, Mount Rainier as well, but we're talking, where's Mount St. Helens? It's down more. There we go. Mount Hood, okay, going back to this. And we'll go to the map again. Okay. And more. This is the Cascades. And that's Mount St. Helens here. They don't have it marked, but that's where it is. Right there. Okay. Right here, Mount St. Helens. Right there. So now they have the name on. Okay. You can see all this is shaking, and we have to keep an eye out on what's happening in Mount St. Helens. Let's go to the inflation. What's happening with the GPS? Here we are at geodesy. This is Mount Adams right here. This is Mount St. Helens right here. Mount Rainier. Where is it? I missed it. Okay. It's up north anyway. Okay, here we are, Mount St. Helens. Let's go to our, okay, there we go, Mount St. Helens. And, okay, that's Mount Rainier right there. We can see better with the white tipped snowed mountains. Let's go in further so we can take a look at the inflation and what's happening there. And STSTU. Okay, this shows the east-west. If it's going up, it means it's going east. If it's going down, so it's going west. This graph shows the north-south. If it goes up, it means it's heading north. This is going south. So this is going southwest displacement, and at this point here, this seems to be deflating. The other one here, well, it's right next to it, but deflating and then inflating. Now let's take one right over the crater. That's not a good one. Let's take this one here. Okay, that's deflating as well, going southwest, deflating. Let's take one this, TWIW. Okay, that's basically the same and steady. And P701, it's going southwest and pretty seasonal. Let's take one around the lake. The same, but that's not very good data anyway. And this thing here, P700, southwest and seasonal to deflating. I don't know if I took this one, P697. Okay. And up to the north of that, P694. Okay, they seem to be deflating. Let's go to Mount Hood. Mount Adams, okay, sorry. Mount Adams doesn't have anything. Why does it not have anything there? No GPS there, but that's sort of inflating lately. And let's go to Mount Rainier. Again, that's going southwest and seasonal. Southwest and seasonal. And southwest and seasonal. So there's not much there, but we do have a lot of earthquakes. Now this one here, a little bit more. Mount Adams, there's Mount Adams. We saw that one. Mount St Helens, Mount Adams. Let's go to the one, okay. Mount Hood. Mount Hood, one of the Cascade volcanoes. Okay, this is again going southwest, and that's very level. This is very strange. Not good readings, but let's take one around here. Okay, very erratic. And pulling out a little bit, since we're here, we should go to the area of the Blanco fracture zone. Let's take one here. Oh, instead of going southwest, this is going northwest and inflating. Okay, this is going northwest and inflating. So these here were going, sorry. Okay, that's deflating. So you can see here, this is very strange behavior on the coast. These areas here are going, this is Portland. These areas here are going southwest. And this was going northwest. Northwest. So these are going southwest. These are going northwest. So what's happening? And inflating. And inflating. Inflating. Same thing here. Let's go around here. This is deflating, but it's going northwest. And let's go to Long Valley Caldera around here. Mono Lake, Long Valley Caldera, which we had the 3.5 yesterday. That's not a good one. Let's take another one. That's not a good one. another one. 635. Okay, this is going, again, it's going southwest, and that's inflating. Southwest and inflating. Let's take one of these many here. It's going southwest and less inflation there. And pulling it a little bit more so we can see a lot more. Let's take this one. P648. Oh, that's going. Okay, so this was going southwest, northwest, and it's really inflating. This is Long Valley Caldera. So all of you on the west coast, please be very careful because we do have a lot of earthquakes there around Portland today. There we go, right there. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.